Wow.
Hello and welcome back to Hot Ones. I'm not Sean Evans. I'm Josh Deering, and this is the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today in the hot seat is Dr. Morgan Thomas, who's currently a first-year resident, more than halfway through her first year. She came to us from the University of North Dakota School of Medicine and is a graduate of the University of Jamestown. So, Morgan, what's your spice tolerance like?
Very immature.
So what are your thoughts coming into this here?
I'm really nervous. But
It's
excited.
going to be fine. So you're familiar with how this all works?
Yes.
You've seen these? All right. Well, ready to start?
Yes, first one to use these loses.
Okay. All right.
just between you and I.
We'll take that challenge.
Okay.
All right. So first up is the Hot Ones garlic Fresno.
I'll start on this side.
Start on this side.
I'm shaking. I'm so
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So what was your biggest surprise moving from North Dakota to Pennsylvania?
Learning that I have an accent, because I don't think I do. And then two, there's actually like hills and mountains, and it's really nice.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to get political on you, but where do you fall on the whole North Dakota, South Dakota unification movement?
There's a unification movement? Is there?
I don't think much. But that's all
Well,
right.
I like South Dakota more. There's more to do. I do love North Dakota, but South Dakota has black hills, and it's really, really pretty.
All right. Well, moving on. Next, we have Cholula. And this one was featured because it's the hot sauce that's available here at the hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's see what UPMC's got.
So you worked in a lab back at school studying the nesting of the tree swallow, is that right? Now, can you tell me a little bit about the nesting conditions for residents at Williamsport?
Oh my gosh, good question.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So a lot of us nest in apartments, some houses. Some people have kids, so they need a bigger nest. Not me, not ready. But I would say everyone finds their own little cozy niche, and I mean, well, I guess, yeah. I haven't talked about the nest since undergrad.
Well, on to our next one. We've got Double Comfort Seeing Double.
All right,
This is
cheers.
one of my personal favorites.
That's good too. So far, so good.
Feeling pretty confident. Things going all right.
Things are going all right.
Now, is this right? You served on the admissions committee in your med school.
I did.
Yeah. So now that you're sort of part of the residency program, helping with interviewing, those kind of things, what kind of qualities do you see that makes a great resident?
Honestly, just be normal, you know? Like, just, you don't have to be like crazy smart. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. Just be ready to help and step up and be cooperative with your team. And just have a good attitude and show up ready to learn. And show that in your interview. Show enthusiasm. Why you love family medicine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be normal.
As a faculty member, I really like it when people that are here as students and then like they show that same kind of energy and that same sort of cooperation in the interview too. I think it's a good point. Great. All right. So next one, we have the fermented kimchi hot sauce.
Fancy. Fermented. Are these really getting hotter?
So I understand that you have a partner at a neighboring program.
I do.
You guys couples matched, right?
Yes.
Okay. And specifically, we're unopposed, so it's not like we rejected him or anything, right? Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think it's like having a partner that's sort of nearby, but you're not seeing every day at the program?
That's pretty nice. Listen, so I love him. But I don't need to see him all the time every day in a very stressful environment.
Yeah.
But it is really nice when I can come home and we can jive about what we saw. Like he saw a case of scurvy. That was super cool. So we got to geek out together on that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't need him around
Yeah.
all the time, you know? It's nice to have the
Yeah.
space.
I got that. Yeah. So my wife is not medical, and so there's definitely like a barrier for I'm not going to talk a lot about work stuff. But that's kind of cool that you're able to bring up some of those things.
It's really
so you can appreciate it.
nice. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So next one, we've got Hot Ones Barbacoa.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Barbacoa.
So on one of your self-evaluations, you said something to the effect of, I just go with the flow and the flow seems to be flowing.
Just seems to be flowing.
Tell us more.
Well, you just go with the flow. I don't know, whatever the day brings, just show up and roll with it. You know, not every day is going to be great.
Yeah.
Some days will be great, but other days might not be. And you just got to take it for what it's worth. And I don't know, you need to recognize the people you're around and the team that lifts you up.
Great.
So you just go with the flow. Don't get bogged down, man.
All right. And some days you'll be faced with the wings of death.
The
right?
wings of death, that's that one. And we're going to make it all the way down.
All right. How are you feeling so far? Doing all right?
Feel good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So confidence here. So this next sauce comes from our neighborhood grocery store, Wegmans. This is their hot habanero pepper sauce.
Wegmans has really good gluten-free stuff there. Really good. Okay, so the first one that's getting warmer. We're getting there.
So Morgan, do you have any hidden talents? Anything that people may not know a lot about you?
So I'm really good at farming on Stardew Valley right now. It's a new talent of mine. Trying very hard on that. I play ukulele.
You do?
I do. I mean, it's an easy instrument. Stop. How did you not? Do I get to keep it though?
I thought you might be able to play us a little ditty.
Guys, I haven't played in a while.
Oh, perfect.
No. No. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Guys, I barely remember. I'm too nervy. Is this in tune, though? That's probably the issue.
That's probably close.
Something there.
Yeah.
I do really like to sing. If only I could play. I do like to sing though. Oh!
Hey, there we go.
I can't believe you guys. Whose is that?
It's Brian's. So our next wing here is from Fat Cat, called Chairman Meow's Revenge.
Oh my.
Well, you seem to be handling this really well. It's going all right.
It's going all right.
Yeah.
It's going all right.
So, what's been your favorite day as a resident?
Oh my. Like, I feel like I have a lot of really wonderful days, but probably when I'm on OB and you have a really wonderful delivery with a mom and you get to be in the room during one of the most memorable moments in their lives and you get to take that baby and give it to mom and you just like get to watch them become a family or add to their family. It's days like that I literally float through the hospital. So. Those are probably my favorite days. Yeah. That's really awesome. Sentimental, yeah, but...
That's awesome. I don't even have a joke for that. That's really nice. So, that's great. All right. So moving on, we've got, this is Onima. This is a habanero sherry hot sauce. This one's a little different. I like it. So you know, through the whole application process, being a med student, you get lots of advice from people.
Yes.
Whether it's family members, residents, students, advisors, other doctors. What was the absolute most useless advice that you got about residency?
Useless advice?
Yeah.
Jeez. Most useless. When they would say don't study, don't do it. But like that doesn't help me. Doesn't give me any guidance on how to do better in residency. It makes me a little anxious, like don't study.
Yeah.
Don't I need to do a lot first year? That's probably most useless. I don't remember a lot of the advice. It's a big blur.
Yeah.
You just
It's
roll
almost like
with
a
it.
lot of it's useless.
Well, don't tell them.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool.
Cool. My mouth
right.
is starting to burn a little bit.
Oh,
A little bit.
a little bit.
I don't need that milk though.
It's going up a little
You
bit.
might. All right, ready? Let's do it.
All right. So this next one is
Wings
from.
up.
This next one is from local coffee shop Sawhorse. This is their hotter saws.
Like starting to feel my whole temperature rise.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's any secret that you love the outdoors.
I do. I like the outdoors.
So what fun things do you like to do
You're
outside?
gonna pull out a tent and have me put up a tent now. Just prove it.
Yeah. What do you like to do? What do you like to do?
Me and my husband really like to camp.
Yeah.
We have a tent. He does put up most of it, but I hold a stick or two, you know, a little
Okay.
thing, whatever they're called. But I like to camp. I really like to go fishing too. I'd like to learn fly fishing while I'm here,
Me too.
but mostly all my outdoor stuff is all around my dog. If I can bring my dog there, I'm going.
All right.
Yeah, but I like to be outdoors.
Yeah. I don't imagine dogs are super helpful with fishing though.
No, she like scares them away 'cause she goes after like things in the water.
Yeah.
Mouth is getting pretty warm.
Oh, is it?
Don't rub your eye. Don't
Yes.
rub your eye.
Careful around the eyes.
Don't rub your eye.
Careful around the eyes. Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, next we have a sauce from Red Flag. This
Yeah.
is the Black Eyed Susan.
Is your mouth watering? Like not from
Oh, what do you mean?
my mouth is watering.
Are these hot wings? I don't know. Now, you and I both have done something in the past, which is serving as a substitute teacher
Yes.
at Pingree Buchanan High School, I believe is what it was.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit of that experience, and then what are you looking forward to as a second year that's going to begin teaching as a resident?
Oh, I love that question. So I kind of fell into the substitute teaching. I actually lived right across the street from the school.
Yeah.
And they started asking me to like be part of basketball games and volleyball games. And then they're like, why don't you just hang out sometimes during the week? And I went, okay. So fell into that, really liked it, did the best I could with teaching. And then, I don't know, it's just really fulfilling. They even offered me a job.
Wow.
But I said no, I'm trying to be a doctor. But then second year, I'm really looking forward to the teaching part, yes, but like more so the supporting, like you are smart enough to learn these things. And helping lift up an intern who's probably going through a really tough time adjusting to something new. So I'm more of like the cheerleader, like you can do it because I know you're smart enough.
Are you trying to say that first year is tough?
A little.
Okay.
It's mild. It's whatever, you know?
It's mild, it's whatever.
Sometimes it's hard.
All right.
It's a lot of info, but you catch on.
So far, if intern year were to be one of these wings, where would you put it?
Well, here.
All right.
Because the seniors stopped me from getting here. So here.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
My lips
Well,
are on fire.
Next we have another wing.
Okay.
It's called Da Bomb Beyond Insanity. So, it's a wing.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's like settles in the back of your throat. Wait a second. It's all right.
I think this is the second time we've had this. It was like, all right, now layers coming. All right.
Let me know if I start getting a bit stained. I'll change.
All right. So you're getting to know a lot of the upper residents.
Yes.
What senior resident from this year do you think you're going to be like?
Oh, they're all here. So probably like teaching wise and support role wise, probably Tom. Just because he's like really encouraging and lifts you up, but also like holds you to your job and holds you accountable for what you need to get done. But then attitude wise will be attitude-wise, it'll be Jess. Jess just has this like uplifting energy that she walks into the room and she could not be bothered about anything. And she's like, you shouldn't be bothered either. It's a great day. And you're like, maybe it is, you know?
Great.
So there's my twofer.
Yeah.
There's my twofer.
How you feeling?
Good, awake.
Just there's milk, there's water.
I'm
over
not
here.
doing that. That's.
All right. All right. Well,
Actually,
almost there.
I'm sweating.
Almost there. We got 2 more. Getting to the end of the gauntlet here. So next we've got peppers up.
Peppers up. Lordy, lordy. Peppers up. I got a lot on my lips on that one. Uh-oh.
So we all get into this for different reasons. Have you met the physician that you want to become after residency?
That's a good question. Dr. Scary, Jamestown, North Dakota, coolest guy I've ever met. But the reason I want to be like him is he has great rapport with all his patients. And he's just a guy. You know, like he's just really approachable.
Yeah.
He seems like somebody you would just see out with your friends, and you can just talk to him like a human. And I think that really opens up the doors to really helping your patient because they'll tell you more about their lives and they'll be more open because there's not that weird barrier of, you're my doctor. So, and he was brilliant, of course, but him. Too bad he'll probably never see this, but
We'll see what we can
Dr.
do.
Scary.
Dr. Scary. All right. Well, Morgan, there's a little tradition around
Let's
here
do it.
that on the last win we put a little extra. Little dab. You
Load
don't
it
have
up.
to.
No,
of
load
course.
it
You
up.
don't have to. I'll let you.
And then
Do you want me to
whoever-
do it or? Okay. We'll do a little extra dab on that.
That's.
There we
Oh,
go.
give me more.
it's-
No,
it's,
you need more.
Okay. Okay, well, I got a little extra there. Is that good?
Okay.
All right. It's fair now.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
It's a good bit. All right.
I'm really proud of us. We haven't touched those yet.
Here we go.
You're gonna want after this one though. Okay. Huh? Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, Morgan, what is one wildly ambitious goal that you're afraid to tell people about?
So I think if I were not a doctor, I think I would pursue a goal of like, do you know who Bo Burnham is?
Yeah.
I think he's got the coolest job in the world. Like musical comedian.
Yeah.
I think that would be, I don't know how wildly ambitious that is. I think it's ambitious.
Yeah.
Some would argue being a doctor is wildly ambitious, but
And here you are.
I feel like a creative outlet is so important, and it's like something that makes me feel so alive. So probably like musical comedian.
That's
That would be
awesome.
so fun. Yeah.
All right. Well, Morgan, you've done it. You've met the challenge. We've got, I don't even remember how many wings this is, but we're going through the full gamut. No problems. No water, no milk.
Who
Doing
needs
great.
it? Who needs it?
So we've got this camera, we've got this camera, we've got this camera. Go ahead and tell the people about what rotation you have coming up.
Oh, so right now I have. So is this a trick question?
No.
Okay. I have OB next. Deliver this kid. I have OB next. I'm on peds right now. I've got a great team. But like I said earlier, OB is really fun.
Sounds like
really
it's your happy
fulfilling.
place. Yeah,
So I'm really looking forward to it.
that's great. All right. Nice job. Yeah.
I really like that last one actually. It just like sits there though.
It does stay.
So whoever's up next, they can have that milk and water. Ugh. Who needs it, right?